Yeah.
Man, sometimes half past the hour can't come fast enough, right?
Yeah.
Be mayhem, I told you. Fucking like a book.
I don't know the lyrics anymore. Bad timing. I'm tired already, man. I've been up since 5. Washed the new car. Went through all that nonsense. I'm locked out of it somehow, for some reason. Car wash mode is goofy. They're gonna work on that. Somebody's getting locked in that thing somewhere right now. It even says so in the thing. I like jumped out and like I shut the door and I'm like, uh-oh. So now how do I get back in? You gotta like lock it and unlock it or like cycle the thing to get it to like wake back up. It's kind of like, there's a lot of things that like make me nervous about that truck because like, man, if my wife's in the parking lot trying to get in that thing and like someone comes up, she's getting robbed, mugged, or raped, whichever the person wants to do, because she ain't gonna be able to get in that fucking thing fast enough. Just ain't no mistake about that, man. That thing is a slow boat to get into. I walk up to it and I gotta like do shit with the phone. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I guess, you know, they escape liability by offering the key fob with it. Or like, you know, you can buy key fobs, so like you can walk up to it and unlock it, or like, you know, I guess that's faster, but the Tesla is a lot smoother getting in and out of, that's for sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Let's start the show, man. Welcome, everybody, as all are welcome. Welcome back down to the basement. This is Simgear.club affiliate channel here on YouTube, horizontally, vertically on Twitch, and not on blah, 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 blah. Let me go put the links in here, and then have a good time watching the show. Just gonna make sure that this audio capture and video capture is working properly, and then I'll probably go and pet the dog. All right, everything is proper. Enjoy. Oh, and we are using refurbished DD1
blankets on the tires
by my own doing.
Come on, guys.
So the plan is we will get at least
right?
10-minute warning before we have the restart.
Darkside, man. Josie Wheels. Josie Wales coming in with some commands.
Let's put them on. Found them, put them on.
I just posted the rest of them in Discord. Knock yourself out. Oh, it's gonna be mayhem, like a book. Come sit down in here. Oh, so it is what it is, and it is what it will be. Let's go and see what they've got for us. Oh, money, 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 money. I like money, says Fredo. You ever seen the movie Idiocracy? It's pretty funny, actually. Which is the circle button, for fuck's sake? Huzzah! Take that one off of there, because I fucking hated it. Nice! What is this crap? I don't want to drive that. I don't want to drive that anywhere. This I want to drive. Everywhere. Even more I want to drive it here. Yes! That's something to do when I don't have any miles. I need miles. That's a mileage filler. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to just go in there right away with that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome again. Welcome down to the basement where we do stuff. I'm in the little mini rig with the big old motor on it. It is a handful, but it works. They're not making any funny noises right now. That's cool. Oh, let me check the thing here and make sure it's working right. Auto. Yeah, that's right. Vibration? There's fucking shock vibration on this thing? Hell are they talking about, Willis? Hey man, it says there's shock vibration on this thing. Is that just because I have this motor with the vibrators in it? That's probably what that is. I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. Shock vibration is would be old school full force if you have a wheel like this. Because the new motors don't do that higher frequency that the full force really is. Full force is basically a higher frequency and sends out more signal and a broader base signal if the device is capable of it. Not devices, but programs that send out the signal like iRacing and now Gran Turismo and then some other ones or whatever are really gonna blow, other devices out of the water. That's why Moza actually has to come up with a new device, not because, it's an authentication chip and stuff like that. It's because most of their devices, Moza, are low frequency motors. I'm not sure if you understand what that means or whatever, but it's basically like the higher frequency motor, the more tuning and more finite signal you have. It's all right, let's look at it this way. Think of a clock, right? Look at the clock, and you'll see 4 points. You'll see north, south, east, and west, right? So think of that as a lower, frequency motor. It has 4 poles, basically, right? And the signals has to travel between the 4 poles. The higher the frequency motor, the more segments you have on the clock. So you'll add, 4 more in between the 4 that you have. So it'll be an 8 pole. And then you'll add 4 more. And then it'll be a 12 pole. And so on and so forth. So once you get up to the Simgear.club and the new Fanatec DD Plus and DD whatever, DD Podium. Those are all I think 16 or 32 pole motors. So they have a lot of segments so they can really give you a lot of, finite control, when you're going over curbs and all these other situations where, you want more force feedback. The older motors don't have as much, holding force in the centers because they don't have as many poles as the newer motors do. So they don't get the full force deal or whatever. Hopefully I've explained that to you or whatever, but basically that's my interpretation of what these new motors are based on my history in racing RC cars for ever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking I'm back in the days when we had 2 pole motors, remember? Positive and negative brushed motors. Like, that's where I come from. So I, you know, come from 2-pole, 4-pole, 8-pole to now we have these insanely tunable brushless motors that they've even been able to adapt, like the software and the hardware that runs them, into sim racing things like we have today. And they all come from manufacturing, where they just sit and like I guess the stepper motor is the origin for, like, say, like a FDM printer, or like, you know, let's say a conveyor belt, or, you know, they're in washing machines now. They're everywhere. So, you know, if you really wanted to have an awesome, like, you know, force feedback experience, go fucking take apart your washing machine and see what kind of motor's in there. I bet you can make it work. The software and hardware and stuff like that is all open source. Do you know what I mean? You can just go and find it. That's how dudes go on YouTube and stuff like that and make balance board direct drive wheels and shit like that. Have you ever seen those? Those are insane. I wouldn't mind getting one of those kits and trying that. That would be fun, right? I mean, I've done everything else. Oops. I have literally done everything else. So we go right into this, I think. Hi to my family at home. My cameras work or what? Oh yeah, nice. I bet that sounds cool. We got this crazy surround system in my my Rivian. My cameras aren't working. Let me check them out. So we got this crazy immersive sound system in the Rivian, and you can like feel like shit like at your feet. Either that or I'm running over, or there's like something living like in between like the shielding and like the floorboards. It could be any one of those things, you know what I mean? Dude, it still goes fucking dark like that. Don't be a bitch, camera. Do what I say. Oh, it's better than it was, I guess, right? This one's doing it too. So basically what I gotta do sometimes is take these cameras, deactivate them, and reactivate them. And it usually will make them, you know, brighten up a little bit. Or you just, you know, like the whole object is to have fun and watch the games and stuff like that. Dude, super darkness camera. I'm gonna go with Robot White, just because I like the name. I think it does. I don't know if they have them in the seat, but there's definitely like one on the floorboard or something like that. There's some kind of like, there's settings for it in the thing. The Tesla had it too. The Tesla was good, man. The Tesla was a really good sound system. I liked it. The new one, like the new car when it first came out, I test drove the regular one, has a shit sound system. But like the top range has really awesome sound system. A lot of it is software limited too. But some of it is hardware limited, because like, you know, if you get a beer can Tesla 2-wheel drive or something like that, it has no speakers in the back. It just has like speakers in the front. So like in the back deck, it's empty. But my car had like huge subwoofers in the back deck, so it was actually kind of nice. I liked it a lot. I already missed my little blue car, but you know what? I saw a black one with white seats, and that's what I ordered, and you know, it made me remember that it wasn't the car that I ordered, so fuck it. Okay. Where the fuck am I at, man? How come they're not showing me the track, dog? Okay, I see it. Got it. Hairpin. I like went in there like it was the fucking, like, you know, gentle right-hander. Like, looking at the one, I'm like, oh, that ain't right. Oh, no. I am not doing it right now. I'm working on it, though. It's on the list of things to do. I'm here all alone right now, having a good time, I guess. Not really, but Oh shit. I gotta brake way earlier, huh? I'll get it. Woo, baby! Fine getting it. Oh, we're going off! Shh. Oh, it would have let me do that! Oh, that's bullshit. You can go off a lot up there on exit. God damn. Shit, man. I did a top flat spin in a place I thought I would have been turned off anyway. Woo, baby! This thing front wheel drive? What the fuck? Boom. Take it. Field goal!
Yeah.
I got a 36.915, and I'm not doing a goddamn second more in this car. I don't necessarily like it. It looks like a stormtrooper, though. Thanks to my buddy that gave me the picture that you see in the screenshots. You're watching on YouTube, if that caught your attention. And thank Josie Wales in the chat there. He took the screenshot, nice high-res screenshot from PS5 probably, and I went ahead and just screenshot with my dumbass phone and like put a bunch of stickers on it like a hack. Yeah, that's what I do. Does the car just drive around until like they shut it off, or what's going on? That's it. Mission accomplished. Right? I got gold, right? Pretty sure I did. Four miles. Oh, yeah, I got gold. We're good. Made it. All right, now what do I want to do? Do I want to do this? Or do I want to do one of these? I think I want to do this. And I'm going to use the car in the photograph. I used to own this car. Yeah. You know anyone that has a Fiat 500 Abarth? I know someone that used to. They got two thumbs and they're sitting right here. This guy. Oh, you can't see because the camera's all fucking dark. I wonder what's up with that camera. These cameras are bad or something. They need like firmware updates or something. I usually try and never hook them up to anything other than the stupid thing because it's they're Logitech and this is Logitech software. I don't know why they don't work. Kind of dumb. Whatever. Go. Let's go, as they say. Come on, man. So, I don't know why it's getting sticky on the circle button. Maybe it's these button caps. Just like my car, except the steering wheel's on the other side. They have flapper exhausts, so you can turn it into a couple of different modes, and then the exhaust and the boost pressure would be higher, so it would make a completely different fucking sound. I had a short throw shifter block on it. Shifted so fast. Now, I could have any car I wanted, she said. Any car I wanted. And so, like, we were looking at these hot hatches, because I wanted something that she could drive too, and I thought it was fun looking, because it was just the two of us and a small dog. So I thought, let's go. And there we had it for 2 years until they bought it back because the floorboards and the rocker panels kept flying off from the day we took it off the dealership. I noticed it like as we were leaving, and we were like supposed to bring it back to fix it. Then there was and then in between then and that time there was like a small like ding put in the door by a inspection company or whatever. Because in North Carolina, you got to have your car inspected and present that inspection, you know, from the license place to the DMV to get your tags. Bullshit. So they tried to use that as the reason why they weren't going to try and like fix the car or buy it back or have it be covered under buyback laws. So they ended up only ever giving us a replacement check of the value and any like other things that we could provide receipts to that we paid for the vehicle over the course of the 2 years. So obviously I didn't touch the car or do anything. I barely drove it. So it wasn't like, you know, I did a bunch of shit to it or anything like that. I certainly kept the fucking floor mats though. I kept the fucking floor mats. What else did I keep? I kept the badge. It was like one of the badges that when they did the body work, like they took it off. They had to take it off, they said. I don't understand why they had to fucking take it off. Some of these body shops are like insane with what they say they have to do with, you know, some of the other things that I see people do with paint correction and paintless dent removal and stuff like that. Like, so, I mean, don't bullshit me. You know what I'm saying? Don't bullshit a bullshitter. How about that? Like, you really think anyone would know, like, there's a fucking, like, a paint fill mark with a small amount of fucking clear coat over the top of it? If you did it right? You know what I'm saying? Or do you just want to charge me what the estimation software says, which is, like, half or a third the fucking value of the car? I don't know. All the, like, horror stories about Rivians and stuff like that, about, like, the truck. It's like the truck is, like, the bed is part of the you know, the structure of, like, a whole car or the whole truck. Like, it's all connected. But anyway, they say that's, like, makes it super expensive to repair it. But does it really? I mean, I don't know. Anything's expensive to repair nowadays because, like, you know, resources and, like, the talent to do it are thin. You know what I mean? When there's, like, a vacuum of talent to, like, do these types of jobs and perform this type of, like, repair, you're automatically gonna pay more. Or, you know, pay like the same for less work because the person's training, less qualified, they just showed up. Like our Rivian, for example, whoever did the detail work to try and send that car out, we wheel every car, we, you know, compound buff. Why the fuck should you have to buff or compound buff a car, a brand new car, just off the line? You shouldn't, unless there's scratches or something fucked up all over. Which the goddamn thing comes from Normal, Illinois. It's like 2 hours away. You know what I mean? As the crow flies, or I'm sorry, like 4 or 5, something like that. I'll look it up and tell you exactly how far, goddamn it. Obviously, I'm still kind of pissed about that, because I'm up there washing the car for the first time. Like, compound, I try to explain this to my wife. So, like, they put the compound on the wheel, right? And so what you're doing is, like, you're putting a wax and, like, you're hardening it over the paint. So, like, as that carnauba wax, like, gets hot, it can fling off of the wheel, right? So when it flings off the wheel, it's hot because you're doing friction. It's spinning. You know what I mean? So like if it hits a piece of plastic that's not properly masked, it melts onto the top of the plastic. You can knock the top off, but it'll still be there. And like that's what's all on the rocker side panel of the car. So I gotta figure out how to get that off. Which is impossible. Like I think all I can do really is like take like a marker and try and like, you know, or like some paint or like something like that. Kind of like, you know, dab over it with like a cotton swab or I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like there's like nothing you can do for that. You can replace it. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's your fault. It's your damage, not mine. It's still leaking water out of the tailgate or the tail lights. I'm not sure where. I gotta set up a drying system with my compressor. Is it over? It is. That's fast. Yeah, so I need a drying line or drying piece, and then I need a filter. Oops. So I'm super nervous about changing the quick release stubs on these wheelbases. Like I had originally planned to take this silver one and then switch it over to this wheelbase. But then I decided there's no reason and no way that I'm gonna break the connection on this one, who's already set and working, to go ahead and then, you know, put that one on this one and vice versa. It would be madness. So when the Simgear one finally comes, it's somewhere in between China and here. That's how it does it. They don't tell you until like it shows up. After it shows up, you'll get like an email that said it showed up. Whether or not it actually does is a different story, because it's the same, you know, thing my wife uses sometimes for pins, and it regularly gets delivered to some other house because the person like goes back to the last place they went to or whatever for that part of the neighborhood, or who fucking knows. Like a couple of things got delivered kitty corner to us. It's pretty weird. Anyway, let's get to the next one. We're getting a bunch done here. This doesn't last long, huh? I should be out cutting the grass right now anyway. As long as it's not raining, I should be out there cutting the grass. It finally grew, and it's super like humid out there and moist. So it's definitely like grass cutting time. It's growing, that's for sure. I need to go get gas, too. All right, what car do I want to use? Do I want to use this big-ass truck? Z car. That's nice. Ooh, that brown car is nice. How about that SFR racing concept? What a piece. So my neighbor has one of these, right? Don't get too excited though, right? I've already talked to him about it. I talked to him at length actually just recently the other day, and that's why I want to bring it up. He's got a standard like RT, I think. I'm not sure if it's a V6 or 4-cylinder, but it's front wheel drive, so it's not super crazy. And I asked him, I said, when's the last time it's done anything? And he said 15 years ago. And he didn't really tell me what it did last. So like I said, hey man, I got a bitchin' set of tools and I'm not afraid of anything. Why don't, you know, I'll do the research. He knows about cars too. He just like doesn't care. He wants like a spot in the garage, maybe, I think is what he wants. He's got one car in there already. He wouldn't mind having them both, I think. I wouldn't mind having my car in the garage either. Like, I mean, I got no interest in having like an old car, especially an old Japanese car. You know, they're really not that cool. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, look at that. Speaking of Japanese cars, there's the new Gran Turismo VGT Nissan wheel, or whatever the crap it's going to be. Whatever they're going to call it. It's going to be that. It's going to be the steering wheel from this car. Let's do it. I'm going to do this car. I want to see the steering wheel. And it's going to be super nuts. A lot of these VGT cars are empty boxes. This one is actually detailed. It's got a detailed interior and stuff like that. It's not that bad looking. At least I like it anyway. I use it all the time. I've used it before, that's for sure. They've got like a night thing going on here, huh? Why is it so dark? Maybe they knew I was coming. Maybe they knew I was coming. Can I just go? I'm just gonna go. Racing. Found the overtake button. We'll get a look at the wheel, don't worry. Whoa! What happens if you put the new app on this? Nothing? You know what? I got an idea. I've got a plan. Always. Woohoo! crazy. I used to talk to my chiropractor about like not having a manual transmission and thinking my left leg is going like crazy. Now, like, I don't even use the brake pedal. I haven't used the brake pedal in like 2 years. Because electric cars are all like one pedal. Oh, I just touched something. What did I touch? Final lap. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do. Woo! This thing fights. It's just a different fight than the like the full forcing. This is what Tim uses. I've used his settings before. I know what he's doing. You should be using what I'm using. I like this car because it's dark purple. I like that dark purple vibe it's got going on here. I like that dark purple vibe, dude. So yeah, this will be a wheel. This will be like built on the same platform as this CSL VGT wheel from Porsche. And it'll be the first collaboration with Nissan and Fanatec, guaranteed. Fanatec wants to make things for something that's like mass market like this more than they want to make things for anything else, I guarantee you. Why do you think Moza wants to make things for this mass market type stuff? Yeah. I'm gonna do some Daytona laps to close it off. I do declare it's gonna be Daytona in here. Oh my god. Oh dude, I can guarantee you, man, I've been doing like sales and marketing my entire life, and like it's the most logical, easiest thing that they could do. Like what else do they have in the range that has the type of like equipment, like, you know, or like pizzazz, you know what I'm saying? Like everything else is goddamn like the same steering wheel. from the Sentra all the way up to the Frontier. Or whatever their big truck is, the Nissan Titan, blah, blah, blah. It all has the same goddamn steering wheel. I mean, what would be the point of them doing something like, say, the 911 GT3 Endurance, like Porsche wheel that has like a flat, whatchamacallit, a flat plate and like, you know, some configuration. They might, you know, maybe they'll come out with something that says Nissan on it in the initial, or like some face plates for like, you know, the CSL Elite pedals, or not Elite pedals, but CSL P pedals. But like, what else could they do, you know? Yeah, I posted it. The company's done, man. Like, it's just a name now. Like, they're gonna come out with a bunch of different weird stuff. It's been acquired by a private equity type thing or whatever. It was a hostile takeover, specifically because of like the pandemic sales or whatever. And like, you know what? It's gonna blow up in their face. Like, I'm telling you, there's like products sitting around in stores everywhere. I've looked. I can go on microcenter.com, right? And I can look at inventory of any store I want. Any store I want. I've had to, because I've thought, like, you know, I had to drive, because like when I got my Simgear, I couldn't use it initially. Like, that was one of the other fights that I had with fucking SimLabs. Like, this is one of the things I had a problem with SimLabs about. They were selling parts and like equipment at Micro Center that you couldn't complete. They didn't have the flippin' quick release, like, you know, wheel side for the Simgear wheel that I had purchased. Ever. It was never in their inventory. It never came up in sold out inventory. It never came up as like, click here to add to your list so you can, you know, have one acquire or whatever. But they would have, like, because they're stupid and they don't understand, they had this SimLabs connector or whatever with no adapter. So you couldn't adapt the Simgear, like, 52 triangle to the, you know, 70 millimeter wheel side. I know, right? Maybe they just put a sticker over the new Fanatec one that they can't sell. I know they had announced one that had like a bigger screen and stuff like that, but like, those are renderings, right? I will say, maybe Track Racer was making that Fanatec rig all along. That circular one and their original one, maybe. I don't know who made their original one. The original one sucked. They couldn't pay me to use that thing. Or that tubular one that they're trying to do now. They're selling it so fucking expensive. That thing looks like a turd, and you can get like a Tony Kanaan P1X for like way fucking cheaper. Way fucking cheaper. The steering wheel you're talking about? The Fanatec thing here is the rig is like $1,000 or something like that, and that's without the seat. With the seat, it's more like $1,500. Like, you got to get all the other things for it. Even more if you want like monitor attachments and stuff like that. The SimLabs P1X Tony Kanaan edition It's McLaren colored. It comes with triple monitors. It comes with a keyboard stand. It comes with everything you could possibly want and or need, except for like the seat. And you can get a seat if you try really hard for nothing, first of all, because I've gotten them for nothing several times. And or you can get like, if you want a brand new like fixed back seat, what you can do is you can go onto Amazon and you can get an NRG for like $250, the cheapest. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts, and it looks like a death trap. Like I said, one person I've ever seen trying to like have one and like has one on their like live stream and stuff like that. I forget the dude's name, but he's German, he's goofy, and like I couldn't stand to look at him anymore. I couldn't stand to scroll over the top of him, to let alone to like jump in there and hear what he sounds like in German. Yeah, right? So ugly they need to have it in 2 colors, and that doesn't even help. The SimLabs Tony Kanaan one, like, you just, like, forget about the Tony Kanaan part and just look at it as, like, the Lando Norris edition or something like that. It's fucking sweet. You could look at it as the Zach Brown edition, and it's fucking sweet. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, it's McLaren colored. Call it the Bruce McLaren Special. Get it. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta pick this, right? You wanna see how my super system for picking these guys? That guy. That guy. Oh wait, it's Japan. Not picking that fucking dick. Picking the dude from Japan. My system is just a pixel every fucking time. Like every time, no matter what. Ah, wrong button. Tired. Oh, let's go look at that steering wheel. I want to see the steering wheel on this stupid car. I only know one way to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna put the black stub on this one. That sounds like a good idea, right? It's working well so far. I need it to work well. I'm probably gonna adopt your system. Oh yeah, dude, I could totally see him doing this. We'd have to look and see what else they have out there. But I could see him doing something like that thing right there. You know what I mean? Because they can put buttons on it. I wish they would stop it in the interior. Can't I do it? What's the R1 button? Back. You suck. Yes, I can see them doing that. It's got this, that kind of like, I know, that's nice. But I can see them doing that, because that's like the kind of like structure section of the CSL Elite wheels. You know what I'm saying? It's got a cool paddle, so you can put like just the Club Sport paddle on it, but still probably like give someone like the option to upgrade to the podium paddle maybe, which you can't do on this wheel, I don't think. I'm not sure, I haven't looked. I don't think you can put an advanced paddle module on the CSL wheel or the Porsche wheel. But that would be nice if you could, right? Because that's something that they probably want to sell, you know? I would want to sell those. I don't have this car. This is the car I wanted. I'm going to try and do like just 10 miles here. That's all I need, right? Yup. Less than 10 miles. Oh. Yep, I don't have this car. There's definitely a sticky thing going on here with this wheel. These wheels suck though. I don't like this wheel anyway. So this is my brother's wheel, or my wheel. I don't know whose wheel this is. This is my wheel. So it's been updated, but it's got like a sticky like circle button. I don't know why that is right now. I don't know if that's maybe the wireless quick release, because like, dude, can I just tell you what a piece of shit system they have inside of this wheel? Like, it's a wonder that any of them like made it out of QC, because like the parts like that they used like for that system are like the jankiest, and like they were put together like wank. Like whoever worked on this thing or like assembled this thing, if there was like actual person or a robot, needs to be recalibrated or fucking fired. Recalibrated, retrained, or fired, or a combination of all three. Because like, man, the solder joints, and like, let me just tell you too, not just the solder joints, like the fucking the instructions were terrible. Terrible. They left out all types of important facts about like Loctites. What else? And they could have filled in the blanks for those too if they chose to, and they didn't. You know what I mean? Or they're incompetent enough to not know. You know what I'm saying? And like that was one of the things I said in my emails. Like, you guys, your right hand don't know what the left hand's doing. You could have one in your ass and then back in your mouth, and you would never know it until you're sick and throwing up in the goddamn bathroom or whatever, because I mean, I don't know what, like, their translation software just like comes up with like the strangest shit. And that email from the dude clearly like was a scheduled email, because in the past I've told them blatantly, flat out right, you crazy sons of bitches that send me an email in the middle of the night that's like deliberately crazy sounding, and then you can't hear back from them, and sometimes they do it on a Friday, you know what I mean? So they give you a couple days to like cool down or whatever, like when they fire people in the real world, so they don't come back the very next day fucking freaked out. They got a couple of days to sleep it off or drink it off or whatever, So anyway, and then you got a couple of days to fortify your shit so they don't come fucking back swinging. It's just crazy what they do and how they do it. So yeah, I could tell that thing was scheduled, because like I said, I had said that you guys are nuts. Stop sending me emails in the middle of the night with bad news. Makes me want to like go outside and fucking like walk in front of a truck, for fuck's sake. Oh, hold on a second. I need my gloves. I have never touched this wheel. Like I've never used this wheel. I've sent this wheel in a couple times for like finishing issues. Like the plastic was all coming apart all over the place. I mean, yeah, I used the shit out of it, but like, I mean, it says it's got warranty craftsmanship or whatever, so they just kept on replacing it. They replaced it like 3 times. They're like, I'm not there, and they would want me to like send it to them and then wait for them to send it back. I'm like, F to the UCK. I'm not doing that. So you make a piece of crap, you're going to make me suffer the consequences because your QC and your products and your finishes aren't like quality enough to send out into the world? That if within 24 hours they're going to start flaking off and coming apart? Get real. Because that's what happened. I wasn't being picky. What's going on here? Oh, it's a lap? Might be a lap. I didn't make it. Good news. I got 8 miles to go. I'm gonna get all my mileage just go to the start-finish line. You'll see. This is a pepper mill track? Is that what you're saying? It is. I almost got one for the Simgear, but I got the purple one instead. This is gonna be fun. Something happened to my chat bot. Displays the messaging all weird now. It's in black text over gray. I can't read it. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. was fucking up. These tires are hot. Tires are hot. Full of crap. Buy these power supplies online. If it blows up, I'll do it. Ah! Yeah, it does. I'm gonna get that time back. I broke it. It feels broken. Like when I go over the tire like I did, it comes like off. It's like bouncing and shit. See that? I'm gonna put a microphone down by the power supply. It sounds weird. Sounds like nails on a chalkboard. I think it's better to run the car out and then just keep resetting. Because I still think that the tires and like the fuel wear out and the car's stats change whether you like they're telling you it does or not. You know what I mean? Like in real life, car always faster lap 2. Right? Always. Whenever is a car faster lap 1 or on the out lap? Never in my lifetime have I ever seen it. Yeah. I think so. Looks like rain. Losing time, gaining time, losing time, gaining time. Going for a threesome. Give me all 3 laps. 2.5. I'll take 2.5. So like this is a wheel too that suffers from like a bad design. They repackaged try and get rid of it. Taking that, dude, whatever it is. I'm over mileage. I did 17 laps. Maybe I'll get a good star rating, though. I come back and get, like, 2 stars, 3-star tickets. Crap, like, yay, 3-star ticket. What the game hates me, dude. Hey, I got silver. Get out of here. When do I ever get silver right out of the gate? Get some. Booyaka! Get some, get some! Like it. Yeah, this is one of the cars I really want to buy. And it's up, like, every time it's been in the thing, I didn't have enough money. Like, if I went in there right now, I don't think I'd have enough money. I think it's 20 million or 12. I can't figure. Either way, I'd not have enough money. You know? Who doesn't want the money and the power, okay? Oh, you haven't done it yet? Probably gonna beat me. I love these configured car though. These configuration of cars though. This kind of like old school muscle, like V8 type thing. I just love it. It's why I sim race, to be honest with you. Like, because it's not like, you know, the whole esports thing and all that other nonsense doesn't do anything for me. I want to go back and do that Gen 4 at Watkins Glen again. This is cool old guy stuff, you know what I mean? So it looks like the sun's out pretty hardcore. I'm gonna have to go get some gas for my John Deere. There's a couple of things that are coming that I'm gonna put on it. I got this weird like silicone a license plate thing. Yeah, you got distracted by the mono. That thing's cool, dude. It's kind of hypnotic, like a Pokemon that like hypnotizes you to sleep. I forget what Pokemon that is. It looks like that Pokemon too. It looks like a weird fucking like abstract like cat type thing or whatever. I have to look it up. I used to be into Pokemon. I got a Pokemon tattoo. A little trivia. Yes, we've already had a full day. I gotta go get some laundry work done too. I still haven't watched all of the NASCAR race that we did yesterday or the Dogman show. So I wanted to go see what the guy did, but I really didn't care because it already had scored me the winner. So winner, winner, chicken dinner, they say. They can't take it away. I screenshotted the results. Woo! get that fucking endurance tire out of there for a little more speed? Maybe? I don't think you're using that here, right? Wasn't I all 4 tires off? Why was I hitting the brakes on the why am I hitting the brakes? Or the lights going on? What the fuck is going on? Looks like I'm cruising along there on the super speedway hitting the brakes. Doesn't seem like something I would normally do, I think. Yeah. It's possible this thing has a lot of power torque. It's got a really long 4th gear if you can get into it. For Le Mans, you know, and Daytona. Like, as I was driving there once or twice, I was thinking you could just stay in 2nd gear through the bus stop. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to sit upstairs and edit like a motherfucker. Not just edit, I have to go through and like pare down some of the things I need and don't need from that whole like experience with the YouTube, or not YouTube, but the GoPro. Because like I tried really hard to do that GoPro, and like I think like the GoPro is just a piece of crap like for filming anything. You can't, like, there's no settings configuration on that thing to get what you need from it in order to do it for more than, like, maybe a couple minutes tops. Like, I don't even know what was happening. It just started shutting off, like, all the time. Like, it would shut off, or it would just stop recording for, like, no reason. Just out of the blue, it would go boop, 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 or disconnect, or, like, do something stupid, like... I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe I just need to stop using the app when I use it. Maybe that's a problem. But I really just don't have the answer for that one. That's a whole different kettle of fish, you know what I mean, as far as problems are concerned. I mean, maybe they're only good for being on top of something that's going 20 or 30 miles an hour or above that's going to get some, you know, good wind resistance or something like that. Yeah, put it on front of the Rivian or whatever and go do some launch. But the Rivian comes with a better camera, I think. Like, I did some, like, you know, playing around with the interior apps and stuff like that because, you know, I want to know as much as I can about it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't want to get caught out. Like, I fucked up bad, like, on our little trip because we already took it on a road trip. Like, we were at the superchargers, and, like, I set it to the recommended range because there's nothing in between the recommended range and, like, over, like, what they'll, you know, charge you an inconvenience fee or whatever at a supercharger. You go to a Tesla supercharger and you charge above 80%, they're going to charge you a lot extra because it takes a lot longer to charge past 80%. So you have to pretty much set it to, like, you know, you can do it now. They've just done a couple of updates where they changed the frequencies or whatever. Or not the frequencies, but they changed some of the settings. So like now it remembers your set voltage. So like every time I tried to like go and charge my car at home, it would like default to 48 amps, but my charger is 40 amps. So if I were to plug the charger cord into my car and it tried to start charging, it would probably blow my charger trying to overdraw amperage. So that actually happened when we demoed the car. We blew up our effing supercharger and we had to try and submit a warranty claim. We were lucky they accepted it and they replaced the charger immediately, and all I had to do was, you know, change the faceplate. Because usually the charging is in the car, basically. The wall socket thing is just a transformer that, you know, puts the proper wave voltage out to the battery charger of the car, right? So all that stuff is internalized in the car for the most part. Most RC car battery chargers nowadays are the size of the palm of your hand. You know what I mean? And they do some serious output. Do you know what I'm saying? So like they've really like come a long way as far as like technology for battery charging. You know, so much so that it's pretty well you know, integrated for the most part. The problem we had is like I set it to 70 so we didn't get overcharged because that's the operating range, but that wasn't enough to make it back. So by the time we realized it, we had passed the most, you know, recent, you know, operable charge. So I would have ended up at 0 when we got home, which is a no-no. You can't go 0 out your car. Or, you know, more than likely what'll happen, it'll get down to like past where we were at, and you'll just shut off on the side of the road and you'll be looking for, you know, someone to come and tow you home, which is also unacceptable. So we spoke to a gentleman at the superchargers that were not compatible with our car, even though like it was trying to take us to one that was compatible, but we weren't sure. We were just like, fuck it, we're going to the superchargers anyway that don't work for our car. So when we got there, said, hey, you know, can I borrow your adapter? I'm pretty sure we can go across the way here and use the adapter on this blah blah charger. So the one guy was cool enough to do it. So I used it and it didn't work. It wasn't the right adapter. So we were fucked again. We ended up going back to the original charger that wasn't the supercharger it was taking us to, and it was actually at a gas station. And it was reasonable, but like, here's the thing. All these companies, right, that set up these chargers, they do that thing where, like, say you're at a hotel and you've got to do laundry at the laundry thing. They have a machine where they, like, take your credit card and they put a $50 hold on your card no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you spend, you know, a nickel or $10 or $20. They have a $50 hold on your card for like, you know, 72 hours or something like that. So it's like I was saying with Amazon, like when they send you the wrong shit or whatever and like they give it to you there, and then even if they eventually refund your money, you know what I mean? The part that they sent you that was wrong costs like next to nothing. The shipping costs next to nothing. But they've had your $20 that you paid for it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in their accounts with, you know, $1 million or $2 million, $3 million other people's $20. They've made some serious money off of absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. Providing no service but aggravation. So, like, that's why I've been freaking out lately. And my wife just doesn't understand. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't believe it sometimes. And, like, you know, I fall for it. Constantly fall for it. I gotta stop falling for it. I just gotta go to the goddamn hardware store and ask the guy that's older than me what he thinks and do what he thinks. Because he's probably, you know, I know he's got more experience. He's working at the hardware store. He owns it. He's probably fixed everything. You know, do you want to be like that person that just buys everything? You want to be like your grandpa that fixed everything. My grandpa fixed everything. They called him HG Tool. That's how you gotta be. Let's get some freebies. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh shit, it's all whammies. You kidding? I thought we're not supposed to get this prize anymore when you reach a certain collector level. I read that somewhere. Motherfuck. Dude, that's unfortunate. Night. Screw you, Gran Turismo. Fucked me again. Oh, I would raid somebody, but I don't know how many people are in Twitch chat versus YouTube chat, and if I raid somebody, they all don't come, so I'm just not gonna raid anybody. I'm gonna sing and dance, and I'm gonna, you know, shake around in my pants. Get the hell out of here. Why not? I'll come back and I'll have like a bronze in that trophy thing or whatever. What a fuck job that would be, right? I strongly recommend the emergency stops for this vehicle, or this motor. Because if it ever freaks out on you, and like, you gotta reach around that steering wheel, it's not gonna end well for you. Never did for me. That's why I have the emergency stop on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time. Thanks everybody for stopping in. We'll see you next time. Woo. I don't even know why I have SimHub turned on right now. I don't even have any dashboards over here. I need to fix that. I would need an adapter for this wheelbase. I don't have one for the Porciorni. They don't come with one. It only comes with a Midge one. For like Simgear.club. I suppose I could go on their website and see if they have one, but that would take forever and they'd frickin' blow me out of the water with tariffs and shit. I know it. If you're looking for something to watch, go watch AI Racing TV. That's fun. You can interact with it. None of my other mates are on anyway, shooting each other's faces. I was watching that earlier this morning. Royal Player OG. We shooting the faces, mate! He was getting wasted. He lives where that dude went on the coast and started shooting people with an elephant gun. I don't know if you remember that. Some guy and his dad went on like a shooting rampage. He lives in that town. I'm pretty sure. Like, gun laws in Australia and New Zealand are pretty strict. Like, you really only have, like, the opportunity to own, like, sportsman-type guns. Like, you know, no military-style weapons, no pistols or revolvers or any kind of stuff like that, as far as I know. Just, like, long, like, guns, like rifles. So dudes were, like, using, like, you know, a slide lock, like, you know, rifle, trying to shoot people, like, you know, mass casualty event with like lock style single action bolt rifles. You know what I mean? So by the time they got like 2 people, they got the shit beat out of them or something like that. And like, it was a pretty big deal. It was in the news all over the place and whatnot. You have to Google it. My wife is like, how do you remember all this stuff? Like, I don't know. Just, it's there. Can't get rid of it. Can't silence the voices no matter how hard I try. As soon as it comes in, it stays there. Becomes part of me. Like a tape recorder, like